Ya marhaba! Winter has finally arrived in the UAE and it's time for us all to escape. Today on Food and Furious, camping in the desert, barbecue, bonfire, car modifications, cars getting stuck and rescued, and some fantastic company. Are you guys ready to camp? Finally, winter is back, alhamdulillah, and it's way cooler. Not in temperature cooler, I mean cooler with my gang, my whole crew, and the producer. وقلت اليوم بعرفكم على روبي، هو الخبير في البر وفي التخييم. وأول ما تون البر لازم شو ما تسوون؟ لازم ترسمون على توايركم. Yes, Robbie? Do you agree with me?
Of course. First thing we need to do is start deflating, and we can use a gauge to check the pressure.
Okay.
What we recommend generally is about 15 to 20 psi, depending on the weight of the car. So let's start.
Usually we have the key to do that.
Yeah,
you know? These are much better.
The valve removers are much better.
Yes. Cooling down, man. Done. Yeah. Oh, Robbie, how are you?
Very well.
Send me the pin, please, and let me lead you to the place.
Google Maps and PIN will not work in the desert. It'll only show you as the crow flies. What we need is a special app called Gaia.
Gaia, let me see if I can find it. You know, for me, I never use Gaia or any app.
Neither do I.
I just know the place, the location, we usually go there.
Yes.
Or if not, we just create our way.
Absolutely. we love to get lost
Yeah.
and explore. I love to remember the shape of the dunes and be able to then navigate myself.
Robbie, you brought your karak with you?
Yes.
Oh, I swear to God, people are requesting for that karak.
Nah, seriously?
After that episode, it was a karak that I kept explaining to people how does it taste. They just want you to come to taste that karak.
I would love to. I'd love to.
So one day, inshallah, we go out. I'll bring my gang or you bring your stuff and we meet.
Certainly. As a rule, whenever you're driving in a convoy, keeping a couple of cars distance, 2 or 3 cars distance between each other is really, really critical.
Yeah, of course, man. If something happens, something gets
Yeah,
stuck.
now just take a look at this dune.
Yeah.
If I go up this dune and I don't know whether the other car has cleared it or not, I will go and bump into him.
Yeah.
And it'll be a bad accident.
That's why better to see the car when it's on the top of the dune, then you go ahead.
Yes. AJ, have you noticed when you go to any desert patch, you'll find there is a single direction for all the dunes.
Yeah.
And wherever it changes, the sand quality changes, the degree of difficulty changes.
Yeah.
What a beautiful view.
I always thought that I was gonna get in the desert, not Robbie. Poor Robbie. He's an expert and he got stuck too.
Hey.
Robbie, how are you doing, man?
Good,
How
how
did
are
you
you?
get stuck?
Oh man, I forgot to put it in 4-wheel drive.
Oh my God. First tip, guys, 4-wheel drive all the time as soon as you get in the desert.
So I've called Sid and he should be coming anytime to tow me out.
Excellent. الانقاذ بيوصل جريب. Rescue operation coming soon. We'll take care of you. Beautiful skyline, beautiful desert, beautiful weather, but the only problem is unacceptable. Look at this rubbish all over the place. Guys, please respect the country, respect nature, and clear up. We have many bins that are in the correct place. You can just dispose them there. Don't throw your rubbish here behind, you know. شباب تعالوا خلنا نشيل هذا. يلا come down the car. Let's pick it up. Ravi, our karak expert, the king of karak. Now he's gonna tell us all about the 101 cooking and camping. Tell me, Ravi, what's setting up today?
We have a very simple setup here. I've collected a few things over the years. Some things have been selected, some things have been deselected. I'm going to take you through fire, ice, food, end of story. Then we need just an appetite to make everything work. Any barbecue can range from a simple little grill over a naked flame, or we can have something slightly more elaborate like this, which allows you to contain your coal, read what your temperature is like, control air and ventilation, and when the heat is right, we just go ahead and grill away. This is one of my favorite friends when we come out camping. It needs to be a large enough ice box to carry ice that can protect your food, keep your drinks and juices, everything at the right temperature and refreshingly available at all points in time. A simple table that allows you to lay out everything so that you don't overestimate, don't make a mess of things anywhere else in the camp, and allow people to serve themselves. That is my second favorite, which is the mini kettle and the single stove.
The most important thing is onions and tomatoes. Every camp should have that.
Okay. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. We've got a little mix of hummus, meze, and we've got some toom, and we've got a little kofta to grill mushawi.
You said you did something special, broccoli or something. What is that?
Here.
What is it? Tell our audience, what is it? What is it?
This is a full head of cauliflower, and I would love to show it to you now, but it's actually marinated and packed up. I'm waiting for it to be cooked in the fire, and then we open it, allow people to take slices of it. You can eat it with this, so at least there's something hot that is served for a meal.
Dessert, we have karak.
Dessert we have karak, and then we have one more of our friends who is going to make a very customized recipe, a Mars bar chocolate with your favorite paratha, Malbari paratha.
Malbari paratha and Mars?
Amazing.
Guys, you have to see this, man. Malbari paratha and Mars. I don't know how this comes out.
Oh, it comes out wonderfully.
We'll see how it is.
Okay. AJ, I have always wondered, do you know a reliable method of finding whether this coal is going to be good, whether it's going to smoke a lot, whether this is going to burn fast, and whether it's going to burn long?
Well, usually, I mean, you see the difference in the jam'iyya. I ask the guys which one's the best one.
Yeah.
And he points at it. But I mean, some people, they know exactly because of the size of the coal.
And the weight.
And the weight, yeah. And while even burning the coal, there's a way, different ways to keep it, you know, going for longer.
For a long time, yes.
And sometimes you burn half of it, you keep it, and then you keep adding a bit. You can add it. So everybody has a different strategy with coal.
Okay.
Did you always use coal, or?
I've always used coal, or I've used firewood that turns to coal.
Okay, that's even better.
That's even better because then you don't have extra resources used.
Right.
You take one bunch of firewood that you're using, and as the fire flames die down, you shovel them off under a grill.
Right.
A good point for you to take care of is please be aware of the kind of food that you want to grill, and meat versus vegetable versus A vegetable versus B vegetable all require different amounts of heat and different times of cooking. Just like you would do in your favorite kitchen, please treat the fire as something that enables your food, not burns it.
So Sid,
Yep.
the easiest way for me to do the fire, just put the flame on it and then light it up. Khalas, very easy. You have a special method you do?
I try to get some dried small twigs or bush,
Okay.
and then put smaller twigs on top of it,
Mhm.
and then build it up.
So you're doing the Flintstone way, yeah?
The Flintstone way.
That's the old technique, and it's very good actually. If you don't have any inflammatories, like this one, then you
Maybe
can
we
use that
might
one.
need to use it.
Yeah, just a bit, but not to finish the whole thing.
No,
like what I do.
No. That stuff smells.
Yeah. And also, once you do it, even the food can smell of that.
Yeah,
which
exactly.
doesn't taste nicer.
It's a fire pit. So in UAE now, there's a law in all Emirates that you must use a fire pit so that you don't put a naked flame on the ground. This is to protect the environment. Unfortunately, what happens is that the hot coal the next morning is still burning. People can get burned in even the wildlife as well.
Last year on the first episode, we had Hassan's son walking, and he burnt his legs on the flame. I'm not joking. We had to stop the episode.
There you go.
Yeah.
Very romantic. And the Australians call this the bush TV.
So guys, in any petrol station, you can buy wood. You can get them a lot of places, also in the Jam'iyas. Sid, where do you get your wood? I mean, and what's the best wood where you get a quality?
I buy my wood from the supermarkets or wherever available, and I don't want to use anything like MDF because it's got chemicals and glue inside, which is not healthy for you.
So guys, Rob's gonna tell us what cars we can bring in the desert and what we can't. I'm sure you also know about it, but the expert is here.
Even though they're all four-wheel drives, don't bring stuff with low tires or low profile tires, stuff with really low bumpers like the city bumpers or the Nismo cars and stuff. Don't bring your Minis, don't bring your Range Rovers because they're expensive to repair when you break things.
Or else bring them to Rob and he will upgrade them for you. Then you can bring any car to the desert. Look at the big sub that he has here, especially modified and tailored on this car.
Yeah.
What else do you guys have?
So basically it's an aluminum bumper with a steel carrier for the winch. And we embed the lights in there. You've got your fog lights, your main off-road lights. And everything's tucked in, so it's a lot easier to drive into the desert. It's a lot stronger when you hit the dunes.
And you do the car lift and everything?
We do, yeah, modifications.
And then you have the camping gears in the back?
Yes, we have a vehicle here. Come, let me show you. So on this Tundra, we fitted a canopy on the top, right? And you can see on top of that there's a tent, which we will show you later. There's an awning on this side, which is a 270 awning from Quick Pitch. There's a shower tent on the other side. And on the inside over here, you can see an inverter and the solar panel management, and there are batteries in the back. There's a solar panel on the roof.
Very nice. So guys, stay tuned. We're gonna keep Robbie's number down and just scroll down and you're gonna see his place, all the modifications, all the things he does. I love those stairs, man. I wanna shoot that as well. Ya salam. Check this out. شباب طالعوا coffee machine مال روب. Guys, it's time for a tent competition. Let's see who sets up the fastest tent.
Well, my sister thought of the idea because, there's crepe and chocolate. So she said, why not chocolate bar with our favorite mallu paratha? I first had it about 5 or 6 years ago. We were camping, and we wanted dessert, and we had parathas which were left over from the dinner, and we had chocolate bars, and she did the magic.
Camping is the best way to disconnect from the world. Listen to all the good stories from your good friends, enjoy the weather, have vitamin D, and have a lovely barbecue. That is the best. And don't forget guys, subscribe, like, and share, and have a wonderful evening.